Mets lose 7-1 to the San Diego Padres. Yep. This is going up late because I got home from the game very late, and yeah, I definitely wanted to shower because I feel disgusting the fact that I was even there, disgusted by the fact that I had to watch what I just did. It's funny. It's funny. People were getting on me for being too critical of this team, being too mean on this team. And the reason I was is because I expect more out of them. Why would I accept less than what these guys are capable of? And what they've been giving for the past 2 months is less than what they're capable of. And tonight, they further showed that they were not ready for the moment. Started with the Brave sweep. Started before that, I should say. But the Brave sweep really solidified that this team was not ready for the bright lights. And you have now just 24 hours, less than that, to get your act together and to get going. It's sickening. It is sickening. It's just amazing. It never fails. It never fails being a fan of this team. Before we just even bother to recap this game, leave a like if you enjoy the video for whatever reason. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Met fans. Gonna cover them all postseason long. I mean, how much longer are we gonna have this thing for? And turn on your notifications so you know when I upload next. Where do we start? Because I'm livid. I'm livid. I am livid. It's crazy. It's crazy. Here, why don't we start with this? Mike Puma of the New York Post. Mets have lost 4 straight postseason games, a first in franchise history, since Noah Syndergaard beat the Royals and told them they could meet him at 60 feet 6 inches. From Jeff Passan. This is Max Scherzer's 27th postseason appearance and 22nd postseason start. Never before tonight has he allowed 3 home runs. The Padres lead 6-0 in the 5th. Again from Jeff Passan. This is the first time in New York Mets history that they have allowed 4 home runs in 1 playoff game, according to ESPN Stats Info. Before tonight, they had played 89 postseason games. Holy crap. Okay. Don't yell. Don't yell. Don't yell. Just the tweets all over the night were laughable. You have some of the fans complaining about the ump. Don't care. Don't care. Do not care. If Scherzer allowed 1-2 home runs and the ump, maybe squeezed him a bit, all right, fine. But when he lets up that many, and when your offense scores check 1 run, one on the night, and didn't even do anything with the runners in scoring position, left multiple runners on, did not matter. I'm hearing around the ballpark people saying the Mets should have went with an opener. An opener! An opener! Does the name Max Scherzer not appeal to you? At least prior to start, prior knowledge. I guess maybe they were right. Jacob deGrom, another name. You may have heard of the guy. But regardless, an opener they should not have went with. And then everyone complaining about Yu Darvish needing the pitch clock and everything. Yeah, I agree. He pitched slow, but he still owned us. Owned. It's wild. Wild. And, oh my God. I'm trying to even think, because I just can't. It's ridiculous. Where do we start? First inning. Jerickson Profar, first pitch single. Scherzer gets the next 2 outs. You're feeling good. Josh Bell on a 3-1 count. Hits a home run on the fastball. 2-0 ball game. And then Cronenworth strikes out. Mets in the first inning, bottom first. Nimmo with a ground out. Lindor gets hit by a pitch. McNeil with a single. You have a chance to get something going. Pete strikes out. Doesn't even make it a competitive AB. And then Vogie ends up flying out. That keeps the score at 2-0. And you already knew, holy crap, we're in for a long ride. Especially next inning when it comes around. First 2 outs again. And then Trent Grisham with a home run. 3-0. Trent Grisham. Bottom second, Marte with a single. Steals a base. Ends up stealing 2. Escobar can't drive him in. Nito can't drive him in. We move on to the third, where nothing happens. Same goes for the fourth. And then the fifth is when you went, uh-oh. You went, uh-oh. And reality slapped you in the face that this one was over and that Max was not here tonight. Kim with a leadoff single. Grisham pops out. Nola then with a double. And then that ends up being a ground roll double, I believe. And then Jerkson Profar with a 3-run home run to make things 6-0. Right there is when he should have been pulled. But no, Soto grounds out, but then Machado adds on another run, 7-0. The boos raining down on Scherzer. Raining. Awful. And I will not lie, I was a part of that. But there were some fans I looked over that were cheering behind the dugout. What are you cheering for? You did a good job, Jimmy. Good job going out there. If you don't want to boo, then fine, don't boo. But we are not going to applaud him for a start like that, considering his last start too was in a crucial game and he didn't show up. Spare me the whole, oh, he was there for us all season. Because he was not here the 2 biggest games that it matters. Again, if you didn't want to boo him, fine. Do not boo him. But to cheer for him? Cheer? No. No. Trevor May comes into the game, strikes out Josh Bell. Bottom 5th, hey, Eduardo Escobar with the home run. Congrats on the participation medal, buddy. Nimmo ended up getting a triple later in this, and the Mets couldn't bring in the run at all. And the bullpen, May, was solid in the 6th inning again. The offense, nothing in the 6th. Got a Pete hit, but didn't matter. Lugo comes in, pretty solid inning. Mets offense, you have an Escobar double. Outside of that, nothing. Peterson comes in, picks up 2 strikeouts, looked really good today. What does it matter? Givens, solid in his outing. Allowed that double to Kim. It sucks because of that hit that was allowed to Kim, by the way, in the first go-around of... Or not the first go-around, I should say in the 5th inning. That single was just so weird. But what does it matter? And the Mets somewhat make it competitive in the 9th. You had Marte with a single and Escobar with a walk. That was it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Max Scherzer, his final stat line, 4 2/3. 7 earned runs, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts. Yep. Trevor May was solid. I mean, the bullpen was great. Combined for 2 walks, but outside of that, combined for 1 hit. Picking up a lot of strikeouts. 7, that is. More than Scherzer did. Bullpen was great. That is far from the concerns. The offense, 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position. 11. 1 for 11. Nimmo, 1 for 4. There's a lot to consider there if the season ends tomorrow. I'll leave it at that with Nemo. Lindor 0 for 3, getting hit by a pitch once, and outside that did nothing. Nothing. McNeil 1 for 4. The only thing that I could say about McNeil, even though he went 1 for 4, his at-bats at least look competitive, unlike the other guys. So, I guess that's a somewhat bright spot if we're going to try to spin anything positive. Alonso, 1 for 4, striking out twice. He couldn't take a single pitch tonight. Single one. Then you have Vogelback, who all he did was take pitches, and he went 0 for 4 on the night. Do not bat him 5th tomorrow. Please and thank you. Marte, 2 for 4. He showed up, and it's still broken, probably, that finger. And he still showed up, while the rest of the team did not. It's crazy. Canna went 0 for 4. My God. Escobar went 2 for 3 with a walk as well. He showed up tonight. Thank you to him and Marte for being the only ones. Nito 0 for 2. Guillorme and his pitch hit went 0 for 1. And then Alvarez 0 for 1. I'm not going to get on Alvarez because of the fact that Ump wanted to go home. They were calling nothing but strikes there. I'm not going to be mad about that at bat. I don't care. Game was over at that point either way. But pathetic. You had to combine what? 3 hits from the top 5 of your order? Embarrassing. I'm not going to go full in depth with the rant here because I'm saving that for tomorrow if they lose. Tomorrow if they lose, you are going to get me like you've never seen me before. I can guarantee you are going to get me like you've never seen me before. Especially if they get blown out. Are you kidding me? Oh, you guys are going to want to grab your popcorn for that one. Padres played a great game. Credit to them. Will say that. For the Padre fans watching. Again, team played great. And that's without Juan Soto even getting a hit for you guys. Imagine what he does if he starts actually hitting tomorrow. Blake Snell versus Jacob deGrom tomorrow on the bump. And there is a chance that this is Jacob deGrom's last start as a Met. Sorry, Met fans, to just add to this. But I can't ignore the fact that it's possible. Possible this is his last start as a Met. And it's amazing because we didn't deserve this. And then you have Pete Alonso, by the way. Somebody needs to teach him what the word fun means because he kept saying after the game, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun getting to play in these games. I can't wait to get back at it tomorrow. Fun for who? I ask it again. Fun for who? Sure as hell not me. Sure as hell not the viewers, unless it's Braves fans right now watching or Padres fans, whoever. Nobody's having fun, Pete. Nobody. You're the only one. Guarantee nobody in the clubhouse with you is having fun. God. This team aggravates me to no end. It's crazy. And people wonder also why I pay more attention to hockey than baseball. You're looking right at the reason. Look at me. Do I look okay? Do I look okay? Oh my God. All right. They're back at it again. In what, again, could be deGrom's final start as a New York Met. And there's going to be every single thing. There is so much on the line tomorrow that they don't realize probably. Some of these guys that enjoy being Mets, you better get it together because there's a good chance you might not be a Met next season. Because every single thing that we saw earlier on in the year, that was 101 wins, 100 wins, whatever, does not matter if you get swept. Doesn't matter. You lose in the wild card in general, Does not matter. None of it matters unless it's close games. But no, you got blown out tonight. Forget it. Anything from before does not matter. You have to wake up. Now is the time. And if you want to prove and you want to put on the Mets uniform for either the rest of your career or your entire career, depending on who you are, then you better show up tomorrow night. Because I can name a lot of guys that as of right now, I'd say goodbye to with no problem after the season ends. Till they prove otherwise. Only this team can make 100 wins miserable. Only them. Prove me wrong. Shut me up. Make me look like a clown. Make me come on here and say I'm an idiot. Make me. Make me. I dare you. That's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like. Prepare for a rant possibly tomorrow too. That's all I'll say. I'll see you in the next one. Let's go Mets, I guess.